we're on Jurassic World Evolution 3, and we're doing the Jurassic difficulty for the challenge series. I've loaded up to Clark County, and we're just about to start. Let's get into it. I've got till 11. And let's see how quick I can get through these. Or if I fail. Also likely. I think I failed the last time, so this time I've kind of got a
You know what Las Vegas has
plan.
plenty of? Money! Shame we're not actually in Vegas, though, because this park has rolled nothing but snake eyes, financially speaking. Or should that be dinosaur eyes? Anyway, your job here is to turn the park's fortunes around with a, let's call it modest starting budget. You get going, I'll head to the strip and do, competitor analysis. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
So basically I'm bankrupt. Right, I got maintenance team. This is where I went on last time. I didn't realise I already had the maintenance team. I've got it on pause at the minute, so we'll instantly put a maintenance post down, but we'll only put it down for the buildings in this area to start with. If I put it up here as well, it might interfere with the money that we're getting, and I need to build a new enclosure to maintain all these, so I've got to get rid of all this water, or at least half of the water, because I think the enclosure that I have shouldn't be as big as I tried last time. So if I get rid of till about there, I think, and then I can increase the size as I go next time. And we want to extend on this, I believe, and then I can get rid of that specific patch over there. Right, let's get the maintenance team on this. Increase that. Now I need to gather all the dinosaurs, and that building needs a repair. So as soon as that one's done, I'll be able to gather the dinosaurs together, and we'll be able to extend this out. Speaking of, I should probably set them to do that. So repair that, repair that, repair that. And then these dinosaurs can go straight into here. I can delete the fence on these ones, so they are free to roam in there. Then whatever is in these two can go together, Gallimimus and Styracosaurus, with those and these. And then the Dilophosaurus will be separate.
A comfortable dinosaur is one that's significantly easier to manage.
And next up I need a hatchery.
Keeping them content should be a priority.
Is there a gate there? There's a gate there. I'll put the hatchery this side. There we go. Right. he's repairing this now. Took him a bit longer than I thought it would, but he's got there in the end. We need some shops down. And a bunker.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
So we can get a bit of income going. As soon as the park is open again properly. There we go. We've got this up and running. Let's trank us some dinosaurs.
Incoming asset ID. Heads up, got a new asset.
And then we can move them all into that enclosure and get started on that.
Reporting a new asset. New asset reported.
A lot of this is going to be cycling between 1 and 3 speed. Hopefully I don't have to pause as much on this one.
Asset report incoming.
Oh, what's that? The Dilophosaurus escaped.
Many natural systems fall into some sort of hierarchy, and dinosaur behavior is no different. The alpha should be easy enough to identify from observation alone.
How did the Dilophosaurus escape? And is now terrorizing all the guests. But I also need these trunks, so I'm going to have to go after them first.
Got a new asset.
Okay. I'll move him over into the enclosure again first. We need a feeder down in here, I think. What are your issues? Lack cover, you lack prey. Okay. Put some cover down. Delete the fence. Move that gate to the new one. Over here. There we go. Delete that last little bit of fence. Okay. Now we need to transport everything. Yep. That. And finalize the selection, they can all go into here. Now we need water in here. We're going to need a lot of stuff in here actually. What is it they need? They need ground fibre and cover. They've got enough on the water because I've just put it in. So ground fibre over here. They've got a bit of cover down there, but I'll change all that so that it's along there. Okay, the Gallimimus need ground leaf. They've got cover, they need wetland. And ground leaf across there. Okay, the Coryphosaurus, they have everything they need, they just need to find it. And I think that's all of it. Whatever issues does Dilophosaurus have? He just needs this down there.
Commencing asset transit. Asset
And a
transportation
little bit
in
of a
progress.
feeder. Which she cannot have yet, because I am almost bankrupt. Right. Request that. Increase the safety rating. Okay. Shelter coverage is 100%. This needs to go over here.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been collected.
Gentlemen, we have added
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
We're off to a good start. I'm going to need money, which means go get me some compies. And I'll repair these in
Delivery
a
has
second.
been completed. Delivery complete.
Let's see the little baby who is underwater.
Assets in the air.
There we go. He's above water now. Happily roaming. And he's visible by the viewing gallery. So that will get me some income. Okay, we cannot get that yet. Because we need money. Which is an unfortunate occurrence. So that dinosaur needs a trunk. Shoot up his... Yep. Because he's trying to break my fences. Why can't they behave?
Transportation underway.
There we go. Now you're in a place where I'd like you to
Asset
be.
has been transported.
On the ground.
Delivery complete.
Behaving.
Asset delivered.
Okay, what's going on with you? You are missing pasture. And I'm going to have to chuck a whole bunch of pasture down here just to keep them happy. Radius down a bit. Insufficient funds. But once the other dinosaurs go in there, the funds will pick up fairly quickly. I pray.
Asset has been collected.
Oh, there we go, that happened.
Transit has commenced.
And I think the money is on the way back up, which means I can get a contract. Achieve appeal of above 9. I'm on 6%. I think I have everything in the park that I need for that, so that's good. They're on the 94, they found the water.
Asset delivered.
They're on the 70. Staranosaurus are on the 70 at the minute, but that's going to improve. There we go, the appeal's shooting up. That should be okay. That will get me out of bankruptcy. Oh, I need to move these two. after this is all done.
Transporting asset. Asset has been collected.
Right. Money. Next up. What do I need? I need green and
Confirming asset delivery.
then that one. That does increase the money by a bit. I need that one
Asset has been delivered.
and that one.
Asset has been transported.
That one and where's the other? There. Okay. Money should be going up fairly quickly now. And so will the appeal. I hope. I'm going to fast forward. These need to move down to here. Or my appeal will not go up. But I'm out of bankruptcy. See? Out of bankruptcy. Perfect. Now I need to chuck a ranger post down to boost whatever is left of the appeal.
Out on patrol.
Because if they're scanned, they are safe. Whereas this is going to reduce guest approval, which lowers the appeal. So go scan me some dinosaurs. There we go. And we're in bankruptcy again. But it shall increase. Especially now that everything is happy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Styracosaurus,
please be
Coryphosaurus,
advised that our
Gallimimus,
weather
all
forecasts
happy.
predict an incoming sandstorm.
And now we've got a sandstorm. Yay! How the Cory is doing. Happily plodding along. Right, I need a hotel, I believe.
Shield your eyes as you proceed to take cover.
That's going to drop the appeal, just as I was giving it some momentum. We have a dinosaur threat? Why are you threatening my guests? Why are you even awake? Okay, I need more Dilophosaurus. And I need those to be of a higher quality. Which means as soon as the money starts building up, I need to repair these. And for that I need a maintenance post down around here. My money has dropped too low, so I can't get that yet. Don't you just hate these challenges? Come on, give me money. I want money.
We're getting reports that some of the animals are experiencing heightened levels of stress. If the dinosaurs are on edge, it's only a matter of time until our guests are too. Let's get this under control.
I really don't want to go bankrupt. Give me money. No. I don't want to lose. I was going so... What? What are you doing over... How? How does he keep getting out? What is wrong with your enclosure? You should be happy.
Asset collection request received.
Go sit in the corner.
being transported.
I think I failed.
Asset transported.
Come on, money. If I move that one to there, maybe that'll boost the appeal enough to get me the extra %, because then they will both be visible. And then I might just survive it.
Asset being transported. Asset delivery confirmed.
Come on, come on, come on! Give me that extra %. Please, I'm begging you. How am I losing a % for them being awake? Right.
Damage found, I'm on it.
Did I get him? No. Okay. Go, 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 go. Dilophosaurus, 2 of them. Yep. No, scan. Oh.
ID on the asset. Asset has been checked.
There we go, an extra 12k. Don't go bankrupt. Not yet. Yes! I made it! Okay. Now I need to put the down over here. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not bankrupt.
Heading on patrol.
No, don't. Why are you dying? You're missing pasture. Okay. But what is wrong with you? Hookworms. Why is it one thing after another? Now I need 250,000 in order to get that. Do I even have that? Yeah, okay. So I can buy it as soon as I get to 250,000. His health is declining rapidly though. I'm going to have to sell a building. What am I going to sell? I can sell the control center for now. Cannot sell the control center. Refund that. Sell this. Sell the path leading to that. Okay. Put an MVU down, and then immediately go after him. So it has to be close to here. As close as I can get it. If I put it there... Nope, I need to demolish this. And then it can go in there. Right. And then this needs an MVU in as soon as possible. Go. No, not him. Him. Go do him. Then do him. Then
Asset scan scheduled.
go. Okay, actually shoot the thing. Thank you. I think we're good. We're good. Whew, that was close. Okay, need to... watch as they get repaired. Let's change this contract because that's annoying me. Refresh. No, that was almost a mistake. Refresh again. That'll do. Okay. But you have everything you need. That Gallimimus needs a picture taken of it. This picture will send me over the top of the money as well. Anyway. Like that.
Taking back the wheel.
There we go. Avian flu, foot mouth on mouth. They need pasture. They're recovering. He's recovering. Baby's not so much. These buildings are under repair. And they need power. Which I can now provide after I've... Why are you repairing that instead of this? This more important. Go repair this. We have fossils to sell. There we go. We're out of trouble. Oh yeah, I need to tranquilize these again. Tranquil. They need females. That's what they're doing. That's why they are being pains in the butt. I think the standard is actually female, so we might be able to make some more of those. And that'll solve that. Insufficient funds. Of course they're insufficient funds. Why wouldn't there be insufficient funds? What happened to the money? The money disappeared. Where'd the money go? Should we just fuel the generator? We may have fueled the generator. Okay, anyway, that needs one of them slapping down. And one of them assigning. These are tranked until we can get some females in there, so they'll be happy. I think Owen Grady said it the best. Okay, that has been repaired, so I can sell that now. That generator's about to run out of fuel. Maintenance team will catch it though. Sell this. Let's resupply that. There we go.
Personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Well, what if you repair that? Where are they? You. Go do job. Repair. 200,000. That's why it's not being repaired. God damn, that's a lot of repair. My money just keeps disappearing. Oh, they're repairing that. Okay.
Fortified barriers, including electrified ones, are always going to be a stronger deterrent. But if an animal is stubborn enough, they can also cause injuries. In this case, a burn, which will need to be treated.
How much of the attractions in this? Do I have an attraction? 200,000. Of course it is. Same amount as the repair for this. Why did that get damaged? There was nothing in there. have power back.
Popping up generator.
Oh, they're backing up. No. Oh, what now? Seriously? Hey, I didn't realise that I could destroy those. No, it's going for the Dilophosaurus. That was close. That was so very close. I do not like how close that was.
After an unexpected outage, power has now been restored across the site.
Okay, these need tranking again.
Asset report incoming.
Yes! We have money! I had to lose a few scientists, but we have money. Okay, I need to hire a new scientist. He is way better. Yes, I will take him. Now we need welfare. Yes. And I think we have logistics. Although... yeah, I could do with that. Let's go. There we go. Okay. We have fossils. There we go. Now I can release the Dilophosaurus. Unleash the Dilophosaurs. And you can go hunt me down some more compies for a very cheap amount. Okay, next up I need an
Synthesis
attraction.
procedure complete. Incubation.
And that can go there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll have that
come and
as
allow yourself to be captivated by the
spa.
silver screen in our new cinema.
Right, now we need the Science Centre to get us some power. Damn it, one up. Yeah, you go research that. The money is flowing. We got dead lucky with that. Okay, 43 minutes in. I'm going to try and rush the rest of it now. Now that we've got it all set up and we're up and running. Select eggs, we only need 2. No, we want one with no traits and another with no traits because they're easier. Beginning incubation, let's go. Make me some dinosaurs. And release.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
The Dilophosaurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
There we go. Now those two will be waking up in 5 minutes and they'll have companions, so they will be happy. See? Happiness, 100%. Enclosure, we need a ranger post in there actually. I'm going to check it there.
Confirming status.
Be there soon.
There we go. We still need the rabies. Medicine. Rabies. What? Oh, I only need the one. Okay, there we go. I need a power. Nope, I'm going for power first. Give me power. Okay, power generators. I shall have over here. No. Okay, that can be an enclosure. I'll have the power generators over here. And I need 2 of those, please. Puff them up. Yeah, I don't know how people do this in like 20 minutes or so. I'm sorry I'm taking forever, but how do they do it? If anybody knows, let me know, because I don't understand whatsoever how they managed to do this in 20
Unwell
minutes.
dinosaurs have little hope of surviving long term in the wild. This research is vital to their future.
Go there. Then we need more going over this way. I shall put it there. Okay, that needs to run across to here, because now we won't have as much problem with fueling our generators. And we need a new maintenance post down in here. I believe. Do we? Yes. We need one. Oh. Need one there, and I need to move this one. So it's a bit closer to this. There we go. There we go. We have solved it.
Request acknowledged.
Okay, all good. The Dilophosaurs are gonna wake up soon. That needs maintaining and selling. So I shall slap a post down over here as well. There we go. Fast forward. We need a hotel. Small hotel. Can go there. And path leading to.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
You're making a name for yourself, and by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
Increase the dinosaur welfare to 95%. And that is an average. What is
You just earned us a star, but what, are you expecting a compliment? Because you should be. You're fantastic.
Calamimus, that is what is letting us down. What do you need? You need more. And you need... you're happy with the mail, okay. Yep, you're good. They are happy with what they have. We just need more of them. This needs an expedition. What do we have that we can send? We don't have much of anything. Let's go for an Edmontosaurus. View the fossils. Extract the fossils. There we go. Dilophosaurs are happy. Everything is happy. The Coryphosaurus will be happy as soon as I hatch more of them. The power is up and running. We have no issues whatsoever.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Only improvements. We have improvements to make. We don't have issues anymore.
Creating something amazing is a job made of 100 smaller tasks. Here's one of those tasks now.
Attention.
I only really need one, but I'm going to go with two anyway. There we go. And then after that, I get to increase the size of this enclosure. We'll have another enclosure over here. Ooh, we got the compies. I could have the compies in here actually, if I put a viewing gallery down.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Ready for
Incubation personnel.
airlift them.
En route to pick up the asset.
Go. Okay, compies can go in there. There they are, the little bubbies. The bubby of all dinosaurs.
Asset being transported.
Slap a viewing gallery down again. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Asset has been delivered.
ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Slap some cover down this side. And get rid of all of this. Because we don't need all of that. They are not vegetables.
Delivery has been completed.
Eaters. slap a feeder in. Also, we need a feeder in here as an emergency situation. There we go. Compies. I'll have 2 male, the rest female. Sell that.
Incubation personnel.
Collecting asset. Picking up asset. Asset requiring collection.
Set up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignatus to
Transit
the
has
park.
commenced.
Okay, we need a ranger post. Slap down in here. And an MVU team slapped on that. There we go.
Asset transported.
What are you missing? Arid. You are missing arid. You also need pasture. This is going to be an issue. What do we have for arid? There we go. Is that enough arid? Are you happy with that amount of arid? No. You need more. You're happy with that amount of arid though, aren't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
Delivery
a
complete.
consignatus to the park.
The officers are fighting.
Asset has been
They
delivered.
have poisoned each other. Two little idiots.
Asset has been transported.
Well, my MVU can deal with it.
Transportation complete.
If they want to poison each other, they can poison each other all they like. They are not going to end up ending themselves. Okay, I need research. I need more dinosaurs. Give me more dinosaurs. What do I need? Need you, and you. Let's go do that. I need that next.
Research assignment has been successful.
And then that and that. Get to it. money's on the increase. Let's put a stuff centre down over here. I don't think that's reaching the thing, so I'm going to put another one there.
Please be advised that our weather forecast.
Because I think that was just the backup generator that was fueling that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please shield your eyes and proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Okay, I need better fences, if I remember right. They will be much appreciated by our guests, as well as everything else. We also need better paths. Let's go with that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Scientists, let's rest a few of these. Rest. Expedition. Go. One hour in. I could do this within 2 hours. I could probably do this within 1.5 actually. I've improved. This is where I fail now. Someone comes along and just wipes my money out completely. Okay, that's on 100%, that's on 100%. We're fine with those. We need path size. I need a drink actually, I've been chatting for ages. So with the burp. You know you'd love it, really.
Damage the detector.
Get the other amenity. Increase the path size to medium and luxury.
Cooling generator.
I'll make use of that side after. Okay. Give me research. What do I need? 600 guests, 500 guests. 1,500 guests, and 498. I need a new attraction, that'll draw in some of the crowds. That was the wrong button, sorry.
It up.
And then I need to upgrade all these shops.
Ladies and gentlemen, come and allow yourself to be captivated by this.
Research available, large shops. Yes, please. I shall upgrade straight to large. Which means I need to move that over to the other side.
Damage over here.
There we go. Because then large shop, large shop, large shop. Expedition. Triceratops. Hopefully I'll get the Stegosaurus as well. I like Stegosaurus. And then the Ankylosaurus as well. How much of the Triceratops and the Ankylosaurus and those three I don't think get on. I know 2 out of the 3 do, but I'm not sure on which ones. But at least I got the choice what to have. And I can slap one in here and the other 2 in here. Once I get rid of all this water, which I shall now do. Increase the radius. There we go. Right. Fences. Need a new gate. Which should be there, because it's within range of the power. Come on, large amenity. Give me the large amenity. What do you have? Why build? Start research. Do not have enough welfare. My welfare person is out somewhere, probably researching the large amenity. So let's fast forward that. Now let's see if I can research medicine. No, so it is the other person. One who's out on expedition, but I shall upgrade the shops. Boom, boom. Now we need a large one there. The hotel needs to move, and I shall send it next to Comfy Central. Bit of power.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Which one are you? You are shopping, which is that one. We need a drink. And then we need the food. go. Now we need to do that. And green and that. And then that. Double. And then power. Those two are done. Change the features of this one. That. That. And that. There we go. New contract complete.
Our hard work in the background means that the dinosaurs get to be center stage. And that was some hard work right there.
Complete an expedition. They're always fun. I need to increase that. Also need research on medicine. Not you. You. There we go. You and you. Go. The other two, I need to increase on that. Everybody's got cryptocids. Why is everything getting cryptocids? Why do you all have to be ill? Hey, Diego. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
A research assignment has been successfully completed.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself? Why is the training unavailable on you? Oh, you're busy. Oh, that's good. Always good to hear. That one I think is the right one. And then that one, yeah. There we go. We found the ones we need. Doing the challenge series on Jurassic World today. I'm halfway through the challenge here. I've got 2.5 stars. I need to get to the 5. And I'm hoping within the next 15 minutes, I'm hopeful that I will get it done. But no guarantees. And then moving on to the next challenge down. enclosures. Let's upgrade the fences. What do I need? What do I have? I have Styracosaurus. They don't get on generally with each other. I shall begin the Triceratops. Right, and this can be my larger area. Oop, hello, that was a lot of water. I think I might have increased the radius a bit too much on that one. Let's remove some of that. There we go. And I think that's about the same. There we go, that'll do. I'll have a moon shape. Oh dear. That was embarrassing. Triceratops, yep. Let's select some eggs. And we've got the large fences. A heavy fence, that's the one we need. How do I get that? 1 million. Damn it. Successfully complete an expedition. No, I don't want to replace it, I want to do it. I'm having a bit of a mare here. That was embarrassing. They need ground fibre, the expedition is done. What? Speed up the customs. Accept the third party offer. Nah, we want the actual thing.
Fine work. I respect someone who can get results, and get them fast.
We need to improve the yield. Where's that going off? I need to check that because that is dangerous. Where are you going? Are you over here? Is that what you're doing? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, that ain't too bad. That one's already been destroyed anyway. So we don't have to worry about that. No, 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 no. I'll do if it goes this way. What are you doing? Stop! Desist! Damn it! It took out the power. Get to it, repair team. We need you. Ground fibre, cover, wetland. Okay. Wetland, ground fibre, and cover. Patch cover over there. They'll be fine with that. Wetland. I need to improve the radius. And ground fibre. That one. There we go.
Transporting asset.
Did we get the enclosure in? No. We can now. Yay! Also need a contract.
Delivery has been completed.
ground fiber. So, across there. And they are done. We need to research new dinosaurs. New dinosaurs are always welcome in our parks. We don't need to research new dinosaurs. Okay. Because we have no new dinosaurs to research. That is good news. That means it is literally just expedition time. Because I am not having flyers anywhere. Not you. Where's the other one? Range team. Not you. Oh, my range teams. You're returning. No, you're not. Yeah, the company back.
On the asset.
How do I get out of the company pen? There we go. I got a bit lost there.
Asset identified.
Let me through.
Incoming asset ID.
Hello. Yes, thank you for the push, but I do not need it. Go away.
Taking back the wheel.
Oh, didn't even realize that was my challenge.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
Right. Rest my science people. Rest. You're researching, you're researching, you're researching. I cannot rest you. Right. This needs to change the route. And we need to get rid of that central part, and that part, and that part. There we go. They're still happy. Happy little fellows. Like Triceratops. And I need to put Dilophosaurus to sleep. Sleep,
An
my
animal is
friends,
unwell.
sleep.
Do what you can to get it on the mend.
Because now I can do this. There we go. Now put these ones to sleep. My little ones. those awake for it. I know, risky, but let's do it.
Any good manager has to know how to delegate, and I'm one good manager. Observe. I'm handing this task to you.
Avian pox. I have a lot with avian pox. So we are going to have to research avian pox. There we go. Research me this. Good little scientists. Right. Now for the risky. Let's see what havoc we can cause today. Yes, they are a threat to the guests. Wahaha. Press forward. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Don't escape. Get back in your enclosure.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
We almost had them all. You will get back inside. Whether you like it or not. Okay, and this one. I have learned nothing. Let's carry on.
Asset being transported. Transportation underway.
Yes, thanks for that. I'm trying to heal everybody. Go away.
Asset transported. Confirming
Still
asset
looking
delivery.
quite low on. Good. They are getting healed. So what are you up to, Diogo? Or you got to get? I'm guessing you're gonna get. Okay. Well, that kinda sucks. He bailed. Guess it's not a bit off-putting when I'm there ranting to myself about times and maps and God knows what else. Just chatting a bunch of shit, basically. am I doing next? So I've got the enclosures sorted. Don't need any of that. Got the medicines. Okay, the fences took care of themselves. Oh, I need juveniles actually. Where's the hatcheries? There they are. What is next? Let's put some ground nests in. Medium over here. We don't really want to breed Gallimimus, so we'll just have the one. They end up getting everywhere. Medium over here, species isolation, yes. Done. Go have fun. Go have a lot of fun. You know what I mean. Nope. That one needs to rest. Rest, 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 rest.
We're both busy people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
But we'll have some of them. Myosaur. Can't really have a lot of the dinosaurs in, can we?
You're turning out to be someone that I can truly rely on. And my trust is not something that many have managed to earn.
Extraction capacity. We have no one to extract. That was wise. You're on 0, you're on 60. Okay, so we're on 60 power. Now we have people to extract. Go extract me stuff. Go explore. Rest. Okay, so I was not done within the half an hour mark either. God damn it, I suck. Why are you not getting scanned? You have a ranger team, you have a fucking gate, get to it. Yes, my annoyance might have got shown a little bit then. Coryphosaurus. Unoccupied. But we have the little curries on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an
Incoming storm. Blah blah blah. Fighting court.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The sandstorm threat level has been raised. Ladies and gentlemen, please shield your eyes and proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Why are you injured?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
Is it?
courageous
Oh, it's only a small injury. Okay. I thought it was something like them attacking the fences or being blatant pillage. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, same rule applies. If you would like a dinosaur named after you, please follow at any moment and I shall name a dinosaur of your choosing from the map. I keep forgetting to mention that part.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now
I can't see one of these eggs and not get excited about the animal inside. Pure potential. Amazing.
Right. Research. New paths, which I have just unlocked. That was pretty good timing. We also need the large hotel. How do we get the large hotel? I need another small hotel. What do you reckon? Over here? Yes. I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's nothing more satisfying than taking something off the to-do list. But to get there, you need something on it first. I can help with that.
Adding to the list.
So I'm thinking keep the park a little bit smaller.
No problem.
Another sandstorm? Seriously? Oh dear. They get everywhere. Why is my
ladies
range
and
team
gentlemen, we
seriously
are
not
pleased to welcome
getting
a
to them?
Triceratops to the park.
What are you doing? Go scan me. Is the gate in the wrong area? Is that what's going on? How about if I move the gate?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Is that not reachable by maintenance? No, it is not. That needs to go there.
Confirming gas.
Okay. Yes, the gate closed on you. Unlucky. Gates will do that, my friend. Gates will indeed do that. Let's get us some dinosaurs. We need Edmontosaurus, Lystrosaurus, every type of saurus.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel.
Not quite the scientist we need.
Synthesis.
That one is though. We have new fossils.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are.
Let's view the new fossils.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel.
If I put those in with these, actually.
Your recent great work has earned you 10 Cabot dollars. You can exchange them for goods and services at the soon-to-open Cabot Land, which is a bad idea now that I'm hearing it out loud.
Begin incubation.
Asset being transported.
This Triceratops got a good scanning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Lystrosaurus to the park.
Okay.
Assets in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Lystrosaurus to the park.
Transporting asset. Delivery complete.
Okay, that one's a little
Assets
over.
to be collected.
I'm taking them over to here. That one's a bit quiet. Ground fibre, pasture, water, wetland. So if I sent them there, then they have literally all that and
Asset
more.
has been transported. transportation underway.
That is one long line of vehicles right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Brontosaurus to the park. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset in transit.
Okay, pasture, wetland.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Think
pleased
then-
to welcome an Brontosaurus to the park.
Pasture separate actually. Is that good?
Asset transportation
Good now.
complete.
Yeah, you're good now. Okay.
Asset delivered.
You're making a name for yourself, and by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
Monorail! Nice. We need that. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we do. Because they need a transport rating. If you go to here and you go to here, transport rating is 72%. Whereas if you have a monorail, it takes it up to 100. Don't know why it works, but it works every time. Because these transports should be enough for them. No, they don't like that. They want better. Oh, I really hope I'm not getting the cold. Okay, what gets on with what? We have none of you, actually. We could do with some of you. Why is my mouse scrolly not working? Oh, that's why. I don't need the mouse scrolly. Ah, and we need you. Cannot have you yet. thinking for ages then, like, why do they keep appearing here? That would be why. Because they can. That is where they come in. Right, this needs to go somewhere. Where it is not in water. Right. I'm a little lost and confused as to where to put this. That water is going to have to disappear, my friend. Why, you're not obstructed. What are you on about? Just get rid of the little bit of water that is there. That you are not obstructed by. And I want that facing that way. Can't be obstructed. How dare you be obstructed? Yes, I know, everything's going to be on the sign, blah 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 blah. Right. I think that's a slightly better place for it anyway. What did I do? Did that connect it? I hope that connected it. Now I need everything to go back to the posts that it was on. One there. Where's the post for this one? Ah, there. One there. A little mini post in here, which I almost forgot about. And then a larger one in here somewhere. There you are. Not the Gallimimus. That's not the post either. Where's the post? Small nesting area. Maintenance. Ah, there it is. Well, I was being dopey. Okay, now that is not obstructed. Edit monorail track. Hey, why are you obstructed still? Now the curve's too sharp. Is it that? Is that what's annoying me? Might have been that. Right. Jump inside of range of power, is it? No, okay. Delete that bit of track. Edit this so it's got more. There we go. Right, now we need one over here. That way. Connect that up to a path. And we need one over here somewhere. Where is it? There. This needs connecting up to a path. also needs power. I am mumbling to myself.
Personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
See, now as soon as this is constructed, it will be visible to all dinosaurs. Just take a while to be constructed. That can get... bye-bye. Beast. And then those two. Okay. Maestro. I shall make us a new enclosure over here. There. Exact amount. Oh dear. They are going to have to wait. What was my saw? There they are. We need a 1%. Really? Just 1%. What is that? Oh, it's a maintenance post. Yeah. Well, why do I have two of them right next to each other? Reject. I don't need two of those right next to each other, we just need the one, thank you. Okay, we have another store. I think a viewing gallery.
The dinosaurs are panicking. We've got to get this under control, for their sake.
Yeah, I know, there's nothing really I can do though. Because that is the reason why they are panicking. I know I should have probably entered... Swap towards there. Oh dear.
Personnel.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I failed you. A task. That. No. No, I want both of them. Oh, that is that. Okay. How did all of these get out? Oh, through the... Yeah, that's how they did that. Well, since my reputation's in the toilet anyway, I may as well get paid for it. That was the choice in the game. Yeah, that'd probably be a wise choice at this point. Okay, we are back up and running.
Available personnel, please respond.
They really didn't like that guy. Poor fella. Yeah, running towards them is not a wise choice. Try the opposite way. You might get better. All this taken care of now anyway. They're well fed. As bad as that sounds. Dilophosaurus back in there. Back in there. Dilophosaurus. Combi back in there. Well, that could have been a slightly better, I think.
Commencing asset transit. Transit has commenced.
I don't care. What don't you like? Aggressive traits, you hate everything. Hate.
Delivery complete. Delivery has been complete.
That's a lot of money.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, Phoenix ready for release. Where is the closure? Up your way.
Delivering asset. Confirmed.
And they are not ready yet because they are waiting for
Asset has been transported.
the genome.
Transit has commenced.
Is everybody happy again?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Triceratops to the park.
Asset being transported.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Brontosaurus to the park.
One of my absolute favorite dinosaurs, the Loki Ceratops. When you hear that name, no doubt, you think of the Norse trickster god Loki. The curved horns at the top of the dinosaur's iconic frill are pretty similar to the curved horn helmet that Loki is often shown wearing, leading to that legendary namesake for this legendary addition to the site.
Asset transportation complete.
You have to look.
Asset delivered.
Yeah, I can kind of see what he means. Still looks really ugly from the front. Looks like it's got a peak. Wonder why that is. Right. What do they need? Have I got a venture post in here? Have I got a gate? No. Poor management on my part there.
Asset transportation underway. Asset has been delivered.
This next objective will help us continue supporting dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
What do they like? That's good then. Planning on getting Jurassic with them, so it. Yeah, they have more pressing issues. Wetland and ground fiber. Okay.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Right. Now we need a nest here. DBC, yes. Transport rating of 100%. Nice. 88. Okay. We have to put some more of these down. Well, that's missing them. Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open for use for whenever nature calls. En route to pick up the asset. Asset requiring completion.
Okay. Can't have any of them, but yeah.
We are pleased to welcome Sora to the park. Transportation underway. Transporting asset. Asset has been delivered.
Excellent job here. I mean, I know the dinosaurs are meant to be the stars of the show, but you are shining bright, my friend. Keep it up.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
We are pleased to welcome Amaya Sora to the park.
Okay. They should be good to go. Let's rest a few scientists. Or all the scientists.
Transit has commenced. Confirming asset delivery. Ladies and
Got
gentlemen,
that. Got that.
pleased to welcome Mr. Soares to the park.
95% as soon as these walk over here,
Asset
they'll
has
be
been
there.
delivered.
And then we just need guest numbers. Why are you not liking it? If you go towards the ground nut, you might find what you were after, my friend. Go towards the ground nut.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
Okay, and we need a large hotel. They are not quite ready. That's unfortunate. That's all the species that we need anyway. Rest of the large hotel. How do I get that? There we go. Pinned it. So as soon as I can have it, I shall. What do I need next? I think those will do well in that upper enclosure that I've just made. And then I might need another enclosure somewhere. Two hours is still an improvement. Kind of. Last time I tried this, it took me 4 hours to do.
Please stand
Okay.
by.
Cannot release those yet. Need to get the fossils for them. PS. Leave with the PS1. PS. There it is. 1% away. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got a new complete genome. 2 new complete genomes. Got a lot of money now as well. A lot
Ladies
of money.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
We are. We have a juvenile. Juvenile Triceratops. As soon as I can put the hotel down, I think we'll be done. I'm going to put it here. Or here. So it's overviewing this one. Might help if I actually kept that one in. But there we go. We have the 2. Oh, you've still not found the ground nut. It's literally there. Go. Go claim it. You can see it from where you are. Please go claim it.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to pick up the asset.
Ground nuts and ground fruit. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Psittacosaurus to the park.
Ground nut and ground fruit.
Transit has commenced.
Well, I've got the ground nut, so they just need the ground fruit, really. Which I will put there. Why are you missing cover? Did I just didn't eradicate cover over there. Now I'm just confused.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
No cover
pleased
there.
to
It's
welcome
fine.
Psittacosaurus to the park.
Psittacosaurus. Okay. Never say it again.
Asset transported.
I'm just going to stay here and chill for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Psittacosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation in progress.
Ladies and
Not again. Slap one down over here as well, I think. Emergency bunker.
Transit has commenced.
There we go. Where is it?
ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Psittacosaurus to the park.
It's getting close. Quicker, quicker.
Detected power outages across the site. Available personnel.
Transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Psittacosaurus to the park.
Asset has been collected.
Missing garden leaf. There we go. You happy now? Yeah, you're happy.
Asset delivered.
Why are your needs unmet? Oh, because you haven't explored properly. Go exploring. You might find what you need. Or just dump you on top of it. Since you're being a pain in the butt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the
Did they find it? They found it.
I spend a lot of time just observing the dinosaurs and making notes on their behavior. I lose hours like that, and that's time lost on my tasks, too. Could you help with this one?
Oops.
Heading to pick up the asset.
So much for the cancel.
Asset transportation complete.
Infected wound. Actually, I should probably get rid of this Triceratops tree because
Asset has been collected.
it is going to cost me otherwise. I'll wait until after he's healed up. And then, yeah, he needs to.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Because he is one angry one. Rewild.
Heading to pick up the asset.
He's fine. They healed him before he got sent off.
Asset transportation underway.
All good. I don't like it. I know you have to, but it's, yeah. Not keen. Not keen at all.
and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Lystrosaurus to the park.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but oh man, am I glad it is. And really, that's mostly down to your good work. Thank you.
That should increase the number.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Those?
for your comfort, we've
2,000.
increased the hotel capacity of the park.
If not, then I think juvenile Dilophosaurus would. So if I put a... Are you a small or are you a medium? I think there might be a medium, you know. Yeah, they're a medium. Okay.
There are no unimportant tasks. Small problems can snowball if they're not dealt with. So let's get on this now.
Salmonella. Okay. Let's pop over to here, research some salmonella. So I know I have that one somewhere. There it is. There. Right. Do I need any more dinosaurs? I think I might, you know. Why don't you like something? What's going on with you? Due to aggressive trait. But what? Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the park.
How many Triceratops are going there? 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Did I get rid of the wrong one? So what happened? Dilophosaurus made it very quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, capacity of the park.
What can I have in the hatchery? So we've got those, got those. Yep. Sinoceratops. Yep, we shall have some of them.
Power will be back soon.
Looks like a sprain is slowing this animal down. Would make it easier to handle, but that's no way to treat our animals. Let's get a medical team out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Lokiceratops to the...
Okay, you can all leave
Ladies
now.
and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during the handling of anomalous events.
No problem.
Out they come. Ooh, they're running. They really want to get out of that bunker. Somebody farted.
You've done one heck of a job here, and that's coming from a man with sky-high standards. Keep it up, and you and I are going to be friends for a very long time.
Okay,
Like it
so
or not.
it took 3 hours. Yeah. I genuinely thought it would take a lot less. And I am sorry for that. But there we go. That is the episode. I'll go back in and we can have a look around, see what we started with and what we ended with. But other than that, juveniles. Other than that, that is the entire episode of this challenge. I'm guessing that is the parent. Don't know what is giving that away, but oh, they've all got TV. We shall save them and then head off. TV. There we go. But yeah, we got the arrival point. Then all the way down here are the shops, the attractions, hotel, science center, power generation, another hotel, monorail to go all the way around, which will lead to there, another hotel, the Jurassic tour, which leads through the two enclosures here, and then this enclosure over here for the rest of the herbivores, the Dilophosaurus, which are mating like crazy. Then we have these, which are ready for release, and I need to decide where they are going.
Heading to collect the asset.
Sidoceratops. The compies in their little enclosure over here. The bunkers, the toilets, backup generators, which we no longer really need because fences are now concrete.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Triceratops to the park.
These are in need of maintenance, but they won't be for very long because I've got the maintenance post already down. And that is the quick recap, basically. We shall watch as these get healed up, and then they will end the stream there, I believe. I'm on this one again on Thursday? No, Friday. I've got it down in the schedule. I'll be doing it Friday. That will be the next one in the list, which I will show you before I exit the stream. There we go. All the TV is leaving the park.
Transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Triceratops to the park.
Transporting asset. Transportation complete.
There we go then. That is your lot for today. I hope to see you in the next one. And I will quickly show you the next map that we will be doing. I won't be going into the actual loading of it, but it will be this one. Twin Safari. That is the next map. We will also be on Jurassic difficulty. My fastest completion time is 3 hours. My fastest completion time on this one is now 3 hours and 26 minutes. That doesn't feel right considering the stream is under 3 hours. But whatever. We shall agree with what they say. Oh, that might be why. Nope. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, Jurassic difficulty, that will be Friday, and we'll be doing this map, which it looks like is a park outside of the fence. So you release your dinosaurs outside the fence, and your guests stay inside. Looking at the picture here, of course. Anyway, I am finishing the stream now, so I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one.